Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? Shout out to the Blamiverse. Yo, this is I'm So Beastly. I'm Mr. Richard, and this is episode 5 of I'm So Beastly. The second episode we've done in the past week. Before that, it had been almost a year since the previous episode. I don't know, I had this vision, and I'll tell you about it in a second, but I had this vision, and then all of a sudden I stop after 4 episodes. Well, really 3 episodes. So like, whoa, what the heck? What the heck indeed, bro? What have I done? Why would I stop excusez-moi, this beautiful journey, this beautiful purpose that I've had? So anyway, let's throw that in the past. That's neither here nor there. We're back on track. I'm So Beastly's rocking and popping. But let's get down to business. To Defeat the Huns. Mulan. Good movie. Go check it out. Cartoon version. Dope fresh. All right, so this vision that I had, and I had this vision a while ago. It was probably a year ago when I was doing these episodes semi-consistently. I mean, how can I say that? I only had three. But this vision told me, it said, when you reach 134 videos, so this is a podcast, 134 episodes, you'll have 1 million subscribers. Will it happen? 100% it's going to happen. My visions are true. So here's what we're going to do. Every episode, I'm going to count down to episode 134, tell you how many followers, how many subscribers we have left on the different platforms, and go from there. Actually, scratch that. No, don't scratch that. We're going to go total. Um, all right, so this is episode 5. So we have 129 episodes left till I have 1 million subscribers. Is it total between the podcast platform and YouTube? Who knows? I don't. I guess we'll find out in 129 episodes. So we have on YouTube, we have 21 subscribers, which means we have 999,979 to go. 129 episodes to do that. Let's pop it. On Spotify, we're just going to use Spotify. There's others out there, I'm sure, but Spotify is the easiest one for me to judge. In 129 more episodes on Spotify, I need 999,992 subscribers, followers, whatever you want to call them, for us to reach this vision, for it to come true. We can easily do it. We can easily do it. So, it's already been done. The vision's been told. It's already been done. It's just a matter of us catching up to it. But yeah, so we're just gonna do that countdown at the beginning of every episode. Um, but now let's get into the topic at hand. Today's topic, and I've seen semblances of this. I don't even know if that's the proper word, but we're going to use it as if it is. Confidence is key, folks. Um, so I've seen semblances of this, and the main topic is caring about what others think, okay? Caring about what are doing, and being authentic. Those are the three main points. But I mean, the first two kind of go together, and honestly, so does the third one, right? But let's start with the first one. Caring what other people think. What's the point? What's the point of caring what other people think? Are they affected by your actions? I mean, unless you're gonna, kill them or harm them or violently attack them, abuse them. Those are all very negative things, and I don't suspect that any of us are gonna do those. So more than likely, 99.9% of the time, I would say, our actions don't affect anybody else but us. At least 100% of the time they affect us. They may affect other people sometimes, but 100% of the time they affect our lives. We're the only person in our lives that our decisions affect 100% of the time. So in that case, if you feel something and, provided it doesn't infringe on someone else's rights or safety or anything like that, break the universal laws, like don't harm another. That's a good way to like judge something. Are you harming someone else by your decisions? No? Okay. Then if you want to do it, do it. Don't let other people's opinions stop you from doing what you need to do, what you want to do, what's going to make you happy, right? Be cringe. Cringe is such a silly thing because who cares if you're cringe? If you don't think it's cringe, then guess what? It's not cringe. Who cares? Who cares? Do the damn thing. Do the dang thing. Rip it, zip it, flip it. All right, just bust it out. Just do it. Don't care what other people are thinking when it comes to you. Right? They don't know your whole story. They don't know you. Who cares if you want to flap your arms like a bird and in the middle of Target, by all means, go ahead and do it. Who cares? So what? You might make them a little uncomfortable, but that says more about them than it does about you. They might be upset about you having fun. They might not be. But don't base your actions rather on someone else's opinions of you and what they might look like. Who cares if you look silly, right? It doesn't matter. Who cares if you do something that's quote unquote embarrassing, right? We're only embarrassed because of, what we think about ourselves. And really, embarrassment comes from caring about what other people think. If you don't care what others think, then you can't be embarrassed. So then nothing embarrasses you and you can do any cringy thing you want. Now, obviously, there are moments in time where you can't do everything you want lest you get fired. Now, mind you, let's backtrack a tad bit. You can absolutely do whatever you want anytime you want, and no one can stop you. However, there are still consequences. Okay, so those are things we need to be aware of, right? But as long as it's in good conscience, right? Your intentions are pure, then there's no reason you shouldn't be doing what you want because other people might think something. Who cares what other people think? That's one of the worst things in society today is caring about what other people think. That, and then on the flip side of that coin, caring what other people are doing, caring about other people's actions. So the heck what? Big whoop-de freaking do. Oh, that person jumps in a pool in their clothes. Oh, I can't believe they did that. Oh, that person has pink hair. Oh, what a crazy move. Why are they doing that? No, what's the point? What's the point of wasting your energy, your beautiful, beautiful, pure energy on someone else's actions? Right? Like we said, their actions don't affect you. If they do, sure, you know what? Care about what they're doing if it directly affects you and is going to hinder your everyday movement. If it's not, then so what? You know, they're gonna do their thing. Let them live their lives. If you this is a great thing to think about. Do you like being judged? If yes, then you know what? I suppose it's not as big of a deal for you to judge others. However, it's still not the right thing to do, per se. But then again, that's my perception. Your perception might be different, right? But, but, what were we getting at? Ah, yes, caring about what other people think. If you don't like them judging you, why judge them? Who cares? You live your life, they live theirs. So what? We don't know what goes on in their head 100% of the time. We don't even know what goes on in their head unless they tell us what goes on in their head. I can tell you from pure experience, my head is all over the place. I'm sure yours is too, to some extent, right? Nobody knows what's in our head 100% of the time unless we tell them what's in our head, right? So what's the point? What's the point of wasting our energy and not being happy because of what someone else thinks? What's the point of wasting our energy and judging what someone else is doing? Why let us have a bad day because someone else is successful, or because someone else failed, or because someone else is doing something we want to do? What's the point? Just do what you want to do. If you want to go on that trip, go on that trip. You'll make the money back, right? But the experience is far greater than, what do you want to call it? The sacrifice, right? Sometimes happiness is making sacrifices, right? They don't always have to be like heavy sacrifices, but it could be sacrifice a day hanging out with friends because it would make you happier to stay home alone. By all means, do that. Who cares what they think of you in that moment? They may be like, oh, I can't believe they didn't come hang out with us. So what? Made you happier to not hang out with them that day? Don't hang out with them that day. Big deal. Cool beans. Do you, right? Do you. Don't do them. Don't do them. Do you. You're the only you. They're the only them, right? We may be very, very similar to people around us, but nobody is the exact same. Even identical twins have differences, right? They have different fingerprints. There's differences all over the place. No one's the exact same. So no one's going to like everything you like. No one's going to dislike everything you like, right? We can still get along even if we have nothing in common, right? In the traditional sense, we can still get along with people, right? Good times don't mean that you have to have everything in common. You don't even have to have anything in common, really, as long as you just have fun together. And I mean, that's perhaps an extreme example, but the point is, let them do them, let you do you. And honestly, Tawo, things always work out. So what's the point of caring what others think, and what's the point of caring what others do? There's absolutely 0 point. Now, 0 point energy, by the way, something we definitely need to get started on. There's things out there. It's been in the past. It's happened before. It got destroyed, right? But there are people working towards it again. Let's start to make that a trend. Let's bring back 0 point energy. Yes, not for the first time. Let's bring that bad boy back, right? But anyway, there's 0 point in caring what others do, and there's 0 point in caring what others think. So do you be authentic? And that's our next point of topic, being authentic. Okay. And I have a different definition of authenticity now than I used to. I used to think it was doing whatever you wanted all the time, no hindrances, right? Who cares? And honestly, who does care? But at the same at the same time, there are situations where we need to, you know, pull back on the reins and simmer ourselves down a bit. There are certain situations, right? So we need to know what those situations are. A lot of times it's the work environment, sometimes it's social. Now, how authenticity still, even if there are some reins, right? There's still some, if you want to see them like this, handcuffs on you. Okay, if you're still being held back a little bit from fully exuding who you are, right? That's okay. That doesn't mean you're inauthentic. Every situation has a different, let's say, max threshold of authenticity. My new definition that I've found over time is that authenticity means doing what feels right for the moment. Okay? You might have something that feels the best for you, but it's not right for that moment. And in the long run, it would make you feel worse. It would not make you feel the best. What's going to make you feel the best and the most comfortable in that moment? And that makes you the most authentic. And honestly, it's going to rub a lot of people the wrong way because most people do not show their authentic selves. Social media is a fallacy. Big facts. Big facts. Social media is a fallacy. Don't believe it. Don't care about it. Shoot. Don't look at it. Just post if you want. I don't care. I post all the time. I don't really look at it. I mean, I look at shark videos sometimes. That's kind of cool. Sharks are really freaking sweet. Sharks are actually really dope. All right, look into sharks. Shark Week's coming up. Super cool. Okay. But anyway, it's a fallacy. Most people are not authentic. So when you show authenticity, yeah, it rubs people the wrong way because one, they're either jealous that you're being authentic, they don't believe you, they think you're being fake, right? Or they just care too much of what you're doing because you're being happy upsets them for some reason. Why? I don't know. It's honestly, it's crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy to me. I don't know. But that's just the case. That's how it is, right? So be authentic. Be authentic. Rub people the wrong way. That says more about them than it does about you. They need to learn to not care what other people are doing. You need to learn to care not about what other people are thinking. Okay? These things take time. You know, we're all still working on it. I'm still working on it myself. I know that's the proper path, right? I'm still going through things. I'm still working it out. We're all still working it out. It's all no one's perfect. It's all a process, right? We need to just take steps towards being better people every day. Take steps towards being more authentic. Take steps towards not caring what other people think. Take steps towards not caring what other people do, right? This is a long process. It's our entire lives. It's our entire existence on this planet for this lifetime. We live many lifetimes, okay? This lifetime, we just need to every single day make steps towards being the best version of ourselves that we can. And by being the most authentic, that is going to push us further towards our true self, further towards our best self than anything else we can do, right? So be authentic, exude authenticity. Your authenticity will rub off on other people. You know, eventually they may not like it, or rather, in the beginning, they may not like it, but eventually, you know, Tawo, things always work out. So eventually your authenticity rubs off on them, then they become more authentic. And then the next person becomes more authentic. And then two more people become more authentic. And then 50, and then 100, and then a million. And then the whole world becomes authentic. This is a massive undertaking, a massive process, but it starts with one, right? If you're more authentic, you'll just illuminate your friend group and everything will just start to expand for all of y'all, right? But it honestly, it starts with not caring what other people think and not caring what other people are doing. You can't control them, they can't control you. So do you be authentic? Be beastly. I'm so beastly. You are so beastly. We are so beastly. And that's what I'm going to leave you at. I want to say one more main thing, and I'm going to say it at the end of every episode. Your boy wrote a book, Mr. Richard. The book's title is Winston Feathersby. I'll let you know how it goes. I'm going to drop the link to purchase in the description. So you'll, go check it out or don't. That's up to you. Yeah. Subscribe, help me reach my million by video 134. Hit the like, anything you do, comment. I would love to hear what you think about this. I would love to hear your opinions on all of this. Absolutely. Um, but yeah, you know, you're in the Blamiverse, and that was episode 5. I'll catch you on episode 6. Who knows what it's going to be about, but we'll be there.